Organized this time of year for playoff football. You got to have your teams in line, but you also got to have your house in line, and you got to have your rooms in line. Organization is a big key, especially for kids and teenagers.
Where there's kids, there's clutter.
This is Amy Rehkemper. She's going to be in this morning from Simplify, everything you need to know. And Amy, we were talking about this off camera just a moment ago. Is there a light bulb that just clicks in a teen's mind where they say, straighten this mess up?
Sometimes, there's a lot parents can do to sort of guide them. And the chief complaint I have my clients say when it comes to kid clutter is all the paper they bring home from school. So I'm going to share a lot of simple tips that parents can do to help guide their kids. And so you get this stack of stuff every single day it comes home.
And parents want this stuff because of what you're talking about
relationship,
are things like this, little great drawings, from and you want to keep them. You certainly want to keep them as mementos.
How do you keep them? And how you keep them, I
question.
have the answer. So there's tons of stuff that comes home. There's things that you want to save. There's things that you need to toss. There's things that you need to act on, and also that the kids want to refer to later. So I'm going to kind of walk you through tips to deal with each of those things. I love this product. It's from Dynamic Frames. It's my new favorite product. So the kid comes home with this great work of art. What do? You can pop it in a frame. It just opens like a book, and it's spring-loaded here in the corners. You close it. You can even do this while it's still on the wall. Voila! How excited is your kid going to be once you put it in that frame?
And it's the latest artwork.
Oh, absolutely.
And
you
the
can
others
keep it current.
Are filed behind it.
Oh, the others are filed right here. Sorry, Quinn, but keep the best and eliminate the rest. And kids, it's a teachable moment. You have this opportunity to teach your kids to let go because it's about the process of drawing and learning and not always the product. So you highlight the best, and this actually stores 50 pieces of paper. So this is your container up on the wall, no piles of paper on your counter, and it looks great. So there's also going to be things that come home that you need to act on. And my key for that, a key tip is make sure you have a single and consistent home, whether it be a big bulletin board and you can put your math homework right here.
Right.
And clip it on the bulletin board, or you can throw it in like something like a magazine caddy. As long as the kid knows they have a single and consistent home for where all their action items should go.
But to that, when you start magneting things up on refrigerators, does that not get cluttered as well?
No, because it will only be action, whether it's due tomorrow or in a week or in a month. Only action items go there, and you have a limit to how much space. So this would be the only place action items go. There's no other. Containers create a limit, so you can only go that far.
There's a level of training when it comes to the kids with this. You're getting them in the mode of something to maybe avoid becoming, a topic on hoarders or something.
Oh, yes. And parents can really shape how their kids process their paper. And another thing you can do with things that they need to reference later is at the start of the year, simply set up a file which each tab is for a different subject or class. Right. And so if they have something they want to refer to, they just drop it in, and those binders aren't bulging at the end of the year. Awesome. And it's not just paper that it becomes a problem. Toys can take over, too. So I have a couple of great tips for toys.
Real quick, let's knock these out because we're going to have to get to a break here. Okay. We've got toys.
Don't underestimate the clear container. These are great because they create divisions between things. They maximize space on your shelf, and the kids can see it. But you want a nice balance between closed containers and open, accessible containers. These are great. I have a picture of a playroom. I don't know if it's on shot.
There.
But yeah, so these are from Target. They're called Itso bins, but they fit nicely into the popular IKEA unit there with the cubbies. And then the last thing I want to share is from Clever Containers.
We got 10 seconds here.
All right, and these are cool because you can divide them between a big container, you can switch it into 3 or have 2 sections as well. So as the kids change, their bins can change too. So.
All right. Amy Rehkemper, thank you so much. We'll have this on all this information on our website, abc2news.com. Getting organized, staying organized, and not being a pack rat.